Yeah, that's a thing I'm going to do. Everybody's unmuted. I'll put us on the screen. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm sorry, now I didn't quite catch that.
That was a smooth transition.
That's how I roll.
Okay.
Welcome for the 4-Up challenge for June, and this time around is slightly different because it is the community team. Say hello, community team.
Hello, community team.
Hello.
Really, they're all very confident, I see. And the community team are taking on the community champion, who is Mikay. Mikay is the community champion this time around.
Is Mikay in the chat? I really hope they are. Mikay, say hello if you're in the chat.
Oh, I'm sure. Sat there going, I feel pretty good about this. I think I've got them. So I'm going to be repping for Mikay on the stream. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be rubbing your collective faces in it, and we'll see how we get on. But we've got James. Sorry, JD. Beg your pardon. Sorry, JD. You use your superhero name by all means. And we've got Nat.
Hello.
And then we've got Jamie.
Hello.
This is seamless. It's almost like we didn't rehearse it. So we just crack on. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Here is the challenge. Today's challenge takes place on Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr, and they're driving the DB BR422. If you want to join in, we're doing the 10:07 S1 service from Duisburg to Bochum. If you want to join in fact, I should probably back us up because you've got about a minute. In fact, I'm not going to back us up. You've got about a minute. Be quick if you want to compete at the same time. There we are. It's the adventure is about to commence. Yeah. How do we feel about this service? All safety systems turned on. All safety systems turned on.
That's going to be important
good.
later.
Yeah. Well, soon.
Yeah. I am not confident with this one at all. I finished. But that's about as well as I did.
I think I'm the most confident about the safety systems for one.
Okay, so as ever, I don't know why your name badge has gone missing, Nat. It was there when I edited this together earlier on. But the reason you'll see one person moving for the others is because not every game plays at exactly the same speed. Time moves differently.
Sorry, Sam. The chat's just asked, was this JD's first time with safety system?
This was JD's first time with safety systems, and as you'll see quite quickly, it goes well. Yeah, it goes quite strongly.
So, as you might see, there is a distinct lack of safety systems on my run because I'd completely forgotten to put them on. So this is fun. This is basically, I don't know. I mean, I know Adam got disqualified last time pretty much off the bat. I think I lasted maybe slightly longer because at least I loaded up not a dev build. But I think this might well be the earliest disqualification in 4-Up challenge history.
Second fastest disqualification.
Matt got the fastest.
Actually, Matt would have been a joint fastest disqualification for running a dev build. Jamie's already trying to rack up some extra mileage.
I've even done the blinds. I've done the destination doors, done the blinds. I'm quite pleased there.
I was not confident driving this, so I just sat there patiently waiting.
I was the same, Nat. I was the same, but I'd already, by this point, I mean, I hadn't realised that I'd made a mistake until I'd already submitted my my entry, but then it became apparently very clear.
So for those asking, Mikay is the community champion.
They're already off.
Because look at the clock. Look at the clock.
Oh, right.
It's about 20 seconds ahead. The clock sync is at 10:40. So what we do with this 4 recordings playing together method is I sync the time close to the end, so everybody hits the exact same second at the same time, and it's 10:40 in this one. Not any old no, Moggy, not any old champion. Mikay is the champion as selected by the TSC, the Train Sim community on Discord. It went through an arduous qualification process and was selected coming out the other end of that.
I'd like to see what the qualification process was like and how strenuous and arduous it was. I'm picturing an assault course being involved at some point.
I think it's probably strenuous enough that they're going to obliterate us.
Well, it's hard to say so far. The good news, community team, is that you've all got maximum points at the moment.
Hey.
Good job.
13.
Nitrax, yes, the game runs at a consistent speed per piece of hardware that you're running on. So the closer you get to running at kind of full whack, the closer to real time the game runs. But it kind of it balances it out. So Mikay got a bit of a head start because they're whatever they're running on, not quite as potent, and I'm sitting over the top of the of that. So I'm just gonna move us all around a little bit.
Yeah. So
There you go. Well, so that people can see what's going on.
yeah. So because people can actually witness when I fail.
I don't believe that you'll fail. I think you'll be absolutely fine.
Sort of fail. Fail to remember how to use the thing.
There you go. Or they paused at some point. See you later. Yeah, very good idea. Yeah, good point. Yes, it is possible that they hit a pause at some point. But having watched the video back, there's some frame rate hiccups in Mikay's run. So it's hard to say for sure. Where are we? Right. Nat is first through the bridge. Then JD, who theoretically should win this in a Pyrrhic fashion on points, given that that you're playing on easy mode.
I mean, yes, should be in the operative word here. I mean, I came out. I mean, I felt relatively until obviously found out that I needed to put the safety systems on. I did feel quite confident actually, but obviously that was. I basically pressed the easy run button rather than everybody else who went on the black run and added the safety systems in instead.
Also, as far just one more thing to point out is that only 2 of these recordings have sound. So Jamie and Nat both have sound. Mikay and JD do not have sound.
I apologise to everybody that can hear me spamming the acknowledge.
Yeah, but that's why we want it on, though. You see, that's why it's cool. Everybody
I thought
hitting the same alerts at the same time.
My last appearance with the bell, I thought probably I wouldn't subject anybody to that again.
But it was funny. That was great. You being unable to work out how to turn the bell off. It was brilliant.
With regards to this, I couldn't remember when you're actually supposed to push the PZB acknowledge, so I was like, you know what, just keep pressing it every time you go past anything that looks slightly significant.
That's a pro tip right there.
Anything significant, page name.
At one point I was like, I haven't pushed it for a while, I should probably push it.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm arriving.
Everyone is very similar time at the moment.
At that very similar time, very similar score. And that's what we do. We knew this was going to be a close one. Because this isn't the most difficult line if you're used to using PZB. It's not the most difficult route. But sometimes you want to see, well, it comes down to who's going to get the closest stop. And remember, there are bragging rights points available as well for what have we got bragging rights for? Closest to being on time at the end of the run, and then the most distance covered on foot.
I've just remembered something that happens towards the end as well.
I feel like Jamie is ultra confident right now. I mean, it's just exuding off of him. Right? I know, I've got this.
Well, okay, we've got match scores right now, and right now Mikay is out front, had 1950. JD in second with 1949. Jamie in third, 1946, and Nat on 1944.
bear in mind, my whole attitude going through this was very much just complete a run on the first try. Just do it on the first try. So my stopping distances are lacking sometimes.
My pace was significantly lacking. So even through the brownie points of arriving quickly, most distance walked, I think I can safely say at this stage that I would not be taking any accolades home today.
No.
I was getting out of that shit.
Jamie, you seem to be a little bit slow on the uptake as far as acceleration is concerned. What's the plan here?
You see, this was the PZB thing, and I was like, actually, I'm going to take it steadier this time.
I did not take that approach.
And
He was saying that going over the speed limit straight away.
There you go.
There you go, there we are.
It's not supposed to do that, Nat.
You think.
I see. Okay.
At some point, there was a signal apparently that warned me that was going to happen.
Well, you were over speed.
Oh, is that why it did it?
It certainly didn't help. Okay. All right. Well, look. I mean, all is probably not lost. I say probably, but I mean, let's be honest here. Probably is. James and Jamie only just overtook you. So.
Yeah.
You must have been going somewhere.
There we go, and there it is again.
Right. I'm turning down the video volume for when that inevitably happens again.
No, I forgot if it was over 40 or 45, and just yeah.
Oh,
Whee. I didn't do my normal audio setup. Normally what I'll do is I'll pan the left-hand drivers over to the left-hand ear and the right-hand drivers over to the right-hand ear, so that if you are wearing headphones or you've got surround sound or something, you can actually hear where everybody is, which is kind of cool. But only having two people with game audio turned on didn't seem worth it. Mika did have game audio turned on, but was also doing some very nice commentary. They're going to run it elsewhere as well, so I mean that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, the PZB thing, I really couldn't remember for the longest time if I was allowed to go over 45 or if it was over 40. So then for a while, I just didn't really go over 40.
Yes.
I'm glad you didn't record any of my commentary. There would have been a lot of expletives in there.
Yeah, it would not be suitable for our game.
Okay, well, you've broken it again.
Oh, I did. I broke it. Oh, yeah, but I needed to stop anyway.
These days that you justification.
I promise I get better at
Flipping heck,
safety
Nat.
systems.
I mean, did you practice this one?
What do you think?
Well, I would imagine yes. Surely
I went in.
everyone's allowed one practice run. That's among the rules. Is you get one practice run, then you do it for real.
Oh, I thought you just had to do it. Oh, I did not practice. I didn't know that. So I went into it thinking.
Just
right,
blundered into some PZB.
I'm to remember how to do the safety systems. I've done it before. It can't be that hard. Evidently, I was wrong.
There is also a slight thing to this in that because Nat won the last one and had the dubious honour of being able to choose the next route. But on the rotation of national routes that we had, it was a German route, which meant that that Nat felt like it was definitely kind of stacked against her from the start. But she did kind of choose this route.
Choose.
Well, next time, do your homework.
That was it. I was like, I don't want to have to watch the presentation again. I was like, I'll figure it out, and I do.
Either that or don't win just before Germany's next up in rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, yeah. Red Leader, JD's not only cheating, JD is in fact disqualified.
Can we get like a red tinge on my camera to indicate that I am in fact
Yeah, disqualified.
You'll have to fish up some cellophane or something and stick it over your webcam. That's a bit much for me to be able to cope with at
Do you know
short
what?
notice.
We need to get like some like police tape type thing that we can put in a border so that it just says like disqualified?
Do you know what? I'm going to try and find something that's appropriate. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
No, where are you going?
I say back in a sec. I'm going to stay on camera. I'm just going to try and find a filter that will.
You made
Okay.
it sound like
There you
you were
go.
about to
Just
disappear.
whatever you do, don't hang up on the call, otherwise you'll make all the cameras go skew with.
Is Nika winning?
Yes. Just FYI. Not by much though. Jamie is very, very close behind. Not far off at all. Jamie's lagging by how many seconds are you behind? About 12 to 15 seconds behind. But the points difference is negligible, within 50. So Mika's out in front at the moment, but is 12 seconds ahead of the other drivers. Jamie's in second. JD, I think, is in third, given that Nat has spent quite a long time going, I've got to wait till I stop so I can reset the PZB.
But at least I remembered how to reset the PZB.
That in itself is victory, surely.
Yep. I was like, I know which button this is.
Okay, we're now arriving at downtown Essen.
JD's gone outside.
There you go. Mika's in.
There we
Stopped at 20 minutes 44. Jamie's coming in now. If he stops in the next 5 seconds, it will be evens. It is neck and neck in terms of timing between Jamie and Mika.
11 points.
And 11 points in it. Ooh.
Wow.
Come on, Jamie, you're repping the whole company. The entire prestige of the company, whatever there is of it, is your responsibility.
If you think Sam's insufferable when he's doing his own routes, he'll be even more insufferable when he's championing a player.
Oh god.
And I'm walking about. Look at this. Look. There you go.
Don't look shocked, Sam. We all know it's Drew.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Okay, it is very close. Right, Mika's pushing off, having gained the 500 for a good stop. Did Jamie get the full 500? Yep, the difference is still 11.
Wow. Blimey.
Because obviously you've got stopping accuracy for both time and location as well, which makes a difference. And I think that when we come to, I've had a couple of thoughts. I floated these by Matt the other day, and I go, "Oh, Matt, don't suppose we could sneak these into rush hour, could we?" And he gave me a look that said, "No."
Okay.
Anyway, the thoughts were: firstly, if you've got safety systems enabled, it adds 25% to your score for each individual item. That way, those working with safety systems will always score more highly than those working without. Secondly, I thought that scoring should be like tripled across the board. Everything should score 3 times as much, because it's clearly calculating the score based on a percentage, a moving percentage based on how close to the mark you are, and therefore you can multiply that by whatever you like, but it just creates a greater variance in scoring possibility.
Okay.
This is the kind of thing I think about occasionally. There you are. There, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And being under the speed limit should get you way more points. Being within the speed limit ish should get you more points, and being over the speed limit should give you a big red. Don't do that. So there you go.
I'm still walking about.
Yeah. A popular question is tomorrow the first rush hour roadmap?
Yes.
Good. Nat's hosting. I'm doing Sam on demand again.
Yes.
So yeah, it is first rush hour roadmap. It's not going to be as different as you think it might be, but it should be different enough to be interesting.
Overshot.
Slightly, but I mean.
You didn't pull a full Natalie though.
No, I didn't, because there's still there's a significant amount of doors you can get out of there. Like, see, that is There's only 2 past the platform. Like, why are they being so fussy about it? You know.
As long as it's got a corridor, it's fine.
As long as they can get out, it's fine.
Okay, I think. Well, what's the
Okay,
difference now?
Yeah.
Jamie, you're only 8 seconds behind now. And when you go through the next speed check, we should be able to see what the gap is. But I don't think the gap is very much at all. I think you might have closed it. No, 12. No, 11 points. Still 11. No, hold on, wait.
11 points.
No, it's 41 at the moment. That could be Mikay just went through the next point score, in which case you have dropped a couple of points somewhere. No, you haven't. It's still 11-point gap.
Oh.
You have effectively blown it at the start.
I mean, as long as I finish, I see it as a win. EMD progress rail time. Just saying.
This is fair. I'd say as long as you beat your boss.
Yeah,
I mean, which you will, because
You're
I'm disqualified, so that's fine. I mean,
Yeah, you are still getting a score on paper though.
that's what's important. The score on paper is the single most important thing about this entire process. So I'm delighted to be on paper.
Yeah, no, it's all going well. Look at this, we've got another neck and neck station run coming in. Let's see what your difference in time here is.
They have such like a smooth.
Mikay, full
I'm
stop.
just sort of like brakes.
Pretty much on the money there at 45. Jamie's in a little earlier. You
dropped a
came in about
point
5
as well.
seconds earlier there, Jamie.
Ooh.
I know. Oh, and he's going for a run. He's feeling confident. Jamie's off.
I'm off for a run.
All right.
I've not realised how competitive Jamie is.
Oh,
need to-
he really
Like
is.
secretly, just slightly.
Secretly.
I mean, if you've ever heard the phrase "sing when you're winning,"
Look, and I get a collectible.
Jamie's the
There you
poster
go.
boy for that. Although he's left it a bit late to get back to the cab.
Oh, Matt's in the chat. Who's winning? Not the community team.
It's fine, I get there in time. It's fine.
Spoiler alert.
Cutting it close.
Because I closed the doors because I knew I had time. So there you
That's
go.
the kind of stupidity that I do. Don't use me as any kind of a role model in these. I win despite myself, not because of any innate skill that I've got going on.
Someone said your train departure late because driver posts a poster.
Right.
I think it was
That's
replacing a
Jamie's.
fire extinguisher this time around, but yeah, amounts to the same thing. Right, what's the score difference we've got going on? So that's 6969 against... Wait for Jamie's next score moment.
How have I fallen behind that? I'm not quite sure how I've managed to get overtaken by that.
Because I stopped in the middle of the tracks 3 times.
But it is about how close to being on time you are as well. And the points difference is still 11 at the front of the pack. Nobody has maximum score. Both Mikay and Jamie have dropped at least a point.
Wow.
Mikay is a representative of the TSC, the Train Sim community, who went through an arduous process of eliminations, trials and qualification runs in order to represent the community up against the community team. And at the moment, the community team are winning. No, they're not. Beg your pardon. The community is winning.
Yeah,
Beg your pardon.
you've just gone and made it right.
Had that the wrong way round. I'm a neutral observer representing the community.
I think as well, with the Train Sim community have had the arduous training period and qualification period, whereas we didn't even do a trial run for ours. So I feel like perhaps we weren't really setting ourselves up for success in this one.
Oh.
You're getting the excuses in a timely fashion, I see. You've already decided that your team has lost.
We have no one to blame
I'm
but
putting all
ourselves.
of my hopes onto Jamie, so
Yeah.
he has my. In fact, can I give my points to him?
Mika is in the chat. Hi Mika, you're beating us.
Where are we? Okay, let's look at the 3rd and 4th place battle, even though 4th place is on paper. And at the moment, there's 10 points in it.
I'm quite a significant way behind, I think, now at the moment, though.
I don't understand.
In which case, there will be fewer points in it based on track position, but if you are running behind schedule, it will end up being more points.
Do we have a system whereby you get the penalty points or whatever? I wasn't aware of this system, so therefore this is not.
What, a handicapping system?
Yeah, I wasn't aware that we.
No. This is Train Simulator Thunderdome. Four operators enter, 4 leave again, and one of them is slightly happier than the rest of them. It's maybe not quite as catchy as the original Thunderdome, but I'm workshopping it. We're still going. Jamie, you seem to have lost some time there. Oh no, you've got about a 5 second. You're being led by about 5 seconds. Have you closed the gap? Not at the moment. Still 11 seconds adrift. 11 points adrift.
Matt is being cheeky.
Hold on. Jamie is now 15 points adrift.
Ooh.
Oh no!
You're losing the win, Jamie.
Oh,
Come
Jamie.
on. Get it together.
You need to train your stamina, Jamie.
Oh.
No points to Gryffindor.
In a game of tight margins, this is going to be the defining moment, I think.
Hey, was there a PZB bit there where I didn't get stuck by it, or did I just go too slow too fast? I really don't know. Because I slowed down significantly, but I don't know why I did.
I don't know why you're asking it. Who you're hoping for the chat to be able to give you some
I'm hoping
guidance.
somebody knows if I was supposed to have slowed down that much.
Roy's asked in the chat, what route is this? This is Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr, and we're doing it tonight actually because it is on sale on Steam. I think it's 50% off at the moment on Steam. Loads and loads of routes and locos and whatnot on Steam at the moment. So if you're interested, pop over, see what is there, and grab something you like.
Nice.
That was a seamless sales pitch, everyone.
So that's why you're the boss.
Someone in the chat said I would have been stopped if I hadn't have gone slower. So I did it right. Hey.
Accidentally.
Okay, we've got the next stop coming up. Will Jamie have found his way into redemption? Jamie adrift by 15 points. Has he got what it takes to make up the time? You've got plenty of time to come in. You're hitting the service schedule really well, Jamie.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, I did. I tried my best.
How many times did you run this before the real one? And you're in first. There you go. Have some bragging rights.
There we go.
Arguably by giving the passengers a slightly more ropey ride, but I'm hardly one to criticise on that front.
I get the feeling that Mika isn't going to drop 15 points.
The one I've been driving so far, doubt it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Standard.
Is there a reason that I'm called Mika and Nat doesn't have a name? Yes, I'm representing Mika, who is the community champion, taking on the community team. The reason that Nat doesn't have a name tag is, don't know, but it's my fault. But it was there, and then obviously when I rendered the video out, it wasn't. So something happened somewhere, and I'm not sure what.
I'm not taking it personally.
But there we go. But, Nat doesn't need any introduction. Hold on, doesn't need any needs no introduction. Would be better grammar.
Okay then. Good.
Yeah. Right.
Nat is very difficult to spell. It's impossible.
There you go. Anyway, Jamie, it's all on your shoulders now.
I know. Look at this. I'm ahead now, I think. Yeah, I am. Look at that.
Okay. Are you? Have you got you're ahead on the track?
Yeah.
Nice. Actually, you're ahead by quite a bit on the track as well. You're rinsing it.
Level on points because there's, I think, yeah.
We're level. Oh my god, we're level. Look at that. Oh my god.
Jamie's taken the lead based on being ahead on the track. Nice work. But here's a stop, and it's going to be quite an aggressive stop from Jamie by the looks of it.
quite a good start. Mika's looks better.
No, actually, you are now level
no.
on points. Mika dropped 15 points there. That was an
Mika,
overspeed.
Did you speed?
That must have been a partial overspeed.
Oh, he's dropped a point though. Jeremy's dropped a point. Oh God!
It's so close.
Oh, 1 point. Oh.
1 point
no.
in it.
1 point.
I mean, there may be other sporting events going on at the moment, but few are as exciting as this one. Can Jamie, the youngest member of the community team, triumph over Mika, the wily and veteran player from the community who's seen it all, done it all, and is very, very good?
Have we just decided I'm not in the contest yet?
You're not in the contest, Nat. Not unless both of the bottom half of the screen drivers come completely unstuck.
Unlikely to happen, I think.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the top end, we should talk about the top end of the screen as well. Obviously, JD is behind by 1,000 and change,
James, how are you losing?
and is already disqualified for not using safety systems.
I think in terms of stopping, I've only dropped to like 5 points or something like that. But because I'm so far behind, I think I'm going to be going when all
You
you
are
guys
actually
go to sleep.
yes, you are quite far back on the track. You've been driving in a very conservative fashion,
That's me.
trying to save fuel. Yeah.
Right.
Saving the environment, one slow stop at a time.
Yeah. Roy, is this recorded? Yes, it is. The way we do this is we get 4 people to record their run doing the exact same service, and then I edit them together so that they play side by side, and they synchronise because not everybody's machine runs at exactly the same speed. The synchronised point today is at 10:40, so in about 3 and a bit minutes time will be the synchronisation point.
I pressed the wrong button here and I put the parking brake on by accident as well, so...
Good job.
That's pro stuff, that is.
It is amateur hour on the top left hand.
I'm like, I'm totally parked. I'm here. There we are.
What platform are we on? I think it's PC 4 ways is what we're on today.
I think out of the community team, Jamie is probably the only one that was ever going to stand a chance of competing with Mika.
No, you're the reigning champion.
That doesn't say a lot.
Well, yeah. Okay, Jamie has inched into the lead. Unless you are well ahead on the track, though, Jamie, you might be significantly in the lead.
Oh.
What happened? Why was I not paying attention?
I think it's Mika left. I've been noticing he's been about 20 seconds behind, I think. Hence why.
Did you just pull ahead significantly?
This is because we focused on the top 2 rather than the top
we were
3
looking at
the ones that are
the clown cars at the top there, rather than the bottom end of the actual competition. Jamie's at 11:2:31 after completing the stop.
Is this going to be a little bit short? No.
Oh, it could be the timing. I think Jamie
Mika's
is ahead
late.
of time.
Jamie has pulled into the lead.
12 points.
12 points ahead.
Jeremy, I only wish that this were live and you had the pressure on you right now.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing?
Careful what you wish for, Sam will make it happen.
You'd be amazed.
Nobody wants that. It'll
I've got
take
lots of
4
science
hours
at my
to do it.
disposal.
And I'm off again.
There we go. Well, all eyes on Jamie now, front of the pack.
Yeah, come on, Jamie.
Oh, and he's showboating with some camera shots as well.
Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, even a bit of horn.
Yeah.
This is high quality work. The big question though is he going to slip up? Are there some points waiting to be burned?
Oh, he's gone over the speed limit.
Just for a second.
Yeah, but you dropped 15.
It's only the speed limit's only a problem if you get caught.
Which I think I did.
You did, yeah. You just
Exactly.
burned 15 points
Yeah.
there, Jamie. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
He's ahead by 1 point though.
Where was your head, Jamie?
No,
Oh,
no.
Jamie. Oh, Jamie, what were you thinking? You'd started to get giddy because you were thinking you were doing well.
I didn't remember how much power percentage I think I was on. And it wasn't until sort of afterwards when, I shouldn't have been in that.
Ali Vocal Fire Mammon, do you ever have members of the community competing? Yes, we do. Today, for example, Mika, who I'm sat in front of here, I'm representing Mika, who's going to win. Because the community are superior in every conceivable fashion. There is no way Jamie can win this. That would be entirely unreasonable. There you go. That's me repping there. But yeah, Mika is from the community. But would we let a member of the community come on camera on one of these? Could do. That would be up to the director of community.
I'm happy to do that.
I'm happy to abdicate that responsibility.
Yeah, you can look after that, James.
Yeah. I'll be out that day.
It would just mean that I therefore would not have to take part and embarrass myself again. So.
You wouldn't. No, you would. You don't need to play on PC to be part of this. We're quite happy to. In fact, we should get a console player in next time around. We could get Matt to play on console. That would be quite an interesting experience.
I'm sure. So, there's a bit when we get a little bit closer to the end. I'm not going to spoil or anything, but it didn't exactly go to plan.
Did you trip PZB again?
No, I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, but everyone's going to need to clench for a minute.
Jamie, you're behind by 9 points.
Am I?
Yeah. No, depending on this stop that we've got coming up from Mika, yeah, you're currently back by 9.
Are we synced up on time now as well? I think we're synced up on.
Yeah, a minute ago.
Yeah.
I actually don't. If I remember correctly, I don't actually think I triggered the PZB again. I think I follow the rules by this point because I was like, right, I've remembered how this works now.
Jamie's gone walkies. He's placed another fire extinguisher and he's walked his first mile.
There we
Really?
go.
Hold on, Jamie.
1 mile is that's as. Oh, yes. That's the whole point. Try saying, well, Jamie, it liberates you from remaining in the cab. You can get out and free yourself. James has given up
James,
on
what are
things.
you doing?
James is kind of going, is there a button I can press that will help?
End my torture.
As long as
Are we all synced now?
what, Jamie, you're
last
down by
stop.
9.
Yeah, we're all synced.
That speeding incident you had there might have
Yeah.
cost you the game there.
Oh, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie.
I'm not even cross, mate. I'm...
Just disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm let down. You let us down.
The opportunity as well, wasn't it? There was the opportunity to get in there and you blew
Yeah.
it.
You made us think you were going to win it
Oh.
for us.
I know.
It's
Is
not
where-
over yet.
Isn't it?
I'm trying to maintain some level of excitement.
Joshua Murray in the chat. I haven't been disqualified both times I've done this. I did a perfectly good Peninsula Corridor route last time.
You did.
Perfectly good.
You did, and arguably incredibly funny as well.
How was that bell situation last
That
time?
was it was very, very fun to have it as part of the competition.
For 30 minutes.
As you can see, what's going on here. I couldn't remember what the speed limit was.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's
Jamie, you really.
it's written in the top right hand corner of the screen, Jamie.
No, but it was because it was under PZB, so you can see I've got 500 hertz underneath.
500
was
is
thinking-
under 25 miles per hour, isn't it? 500, and then 1,000 is under 80.
Oh no. So you didn't even finish first either.
That's what I've got on my sticky notes.
PZB
So this
in
is
big
why
letters.
I was coming in really.
See this, do this.
I'm not even kidding. I have sticky notes all in the front that tell me how to use PZB, and I still forgot how to use PZB.
Yeah, okay. Well, Jamie, it doesn't look like you're going to make it up here because that's another good stop there from Mika on now rocking 13,600 points. Jamie
So-
will be late.
We're coming into event
Oh,
six,
Jamie. Oh,
I was a
Jamie.
minute late, I think.
and in a minute, I accidentally push accelerator instead of brake.
Oh, you didn't, Matt.
There you go.
No.
Mika's gone for a little dance in front of the train. And has a final score.
27% brake now.
All right,
Hey,
total
look,
distance
right, I've
walked
still
of
got a
29
speed limit for
metres.
the PZB, but watch what happens now there. You see, I went faster instead of braking, and look how close we are to a red signal. And I still haven't there it is now, I realised, no, still going too fast.
There we go. Some very, very accurate stopping from Mika there, who finishes on 14,100. Now, no gold medal there, you will notice, but does have the diamond of best score yet.
And the red signal. Am I going to stop? Yes. I did.
That was close.
Yeah.
Am I still a stop and a half behind everyone else?
Could be that's happened. Jamie, you ended up 48 points adrift.
Oh my
Jamie!
Don't get me wrong. I mean, that was
39 points.
that was a very good run. I mean, to be fair, both you and Mika put in very, very clean runs. Very, very clean runs, both of you. Nat, maybe not so much.
Hey, I finished, did I not?
Not yet, you didn't. There's still time for it to go wrong.
There, see, I
There you go.
finished, right.
Not a bad run. I mean, it's still good enough for a gold.
Medal.
I mean, that's the nice thing about it, is even if you make a complete dog's dinner of PZB, you can still land a gold at the end of it. Distance walked 0. Jamie walked half a kilometre. It's good
Thanks,
work.
Mika. Mika's just put in the chat. Good, Jamie. You put down a really good pace on me. Yeah.
No, it was good. Good head-to-head stuff there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to elongate the stream a little bit longer, everyone. So
James, I don't understand how this happened. When you
I have no idea how.
safety systems.
I think time just got away from me. I was just in my own little world and enjoying the scenery and just completely neglected to ever look at the speedometer.
Let me look up. Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Just poodling along, enjoying life.
It's that much is evident. Yeah.
By this point, you were probably thinking, "I've done a great job. I'm gonna actually be within a chance this time." And then,
But I mean, it goes.
Yeah, I did. And then I realised that I'd completely messed it up.
But you're in the classic early player stage for train sims now. Is that to start with, you take satisfaction from I made it go, and then you start to learn about I made it stop. We're halfway up the platform, but I still made it stop anyway. And then you kind of go, I made it stop at almost the right time. That's nice. And then gradually you get to the point where you're hitting close to the speed you're supposed to be doing every time, stopping at the right point to come in perfectly. That's the learning curve.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still another
still
stop.
have another stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
So okay, you're only
Also
6
not
minutes
quite sure
behind.
How I dropped as many points as I did as well, because Matt, how have you got that many more points than I have?
Skill.
No, you get more points by being on time and on target.
Oh.
I was not on target though. You can ask the chat. They were criticising my
I got on target. It was just the time problem that I had.
Yeah, no, it's good. Can we do another route after this one? No, this is pre-recorded. You can't do it in real time. There are too many different moving pieces to be able to make it work in real time. You could try, but it would be very messy. And you thought this was messy. Oh, that's nothing. We set these up with about a week before we streamed them, just to make sure that it all lines up properly and that everyone finishes it around the same time. It takes a little bit of work to make this look as, air quotes, slick as it does. So yeah, we can't do another one now. But the next one, July's, is going to be back in the US.
Can we get on the recording? I'm just trying to think. Can we get camera on the recording so you could not sound but camera so you could see the reactions as we're driving?
You could.
Or is that going to get very confusing?
Well, it would mean that what you would have is then you wouldn't have live commentary.
Yeah.
I know you'd have the live commentary as well. It gets very busy then.
Yeah.
There would be something of an emotional disconnect going on between the face on the screen and the face doing the... It's not a terrible idea. I think it's got quite a lot of merit. But the other way you could do it, is you could have everybody doing their recordings at exactly the same time, starting at the same time, recording locally with their camera on screen. So you have the live conversation, but no one knows how well the others are actually doing.
The
Ah,
possibilities are endless.
that's some Inception level stuff going on there. Yeah, and then you send them all, I stitch them all together, business as usual, and then you won't know who's faking who out, but you'll be desynchronized in clock time. Be messy.
The other thing you could do is have like 4 videos sent to you, number them 1, 2, 3, 4, and then have everybody pick out a thing on a number, and then you could get somebody else's run, or you could get your own run, but that's the one you have to rep. And so it could be a situation where I picked out James and wished I hadn't.
And that would be terrible for you.
No, I think if anything that we should get in touch with a professional bookmaker, and just, or we could get like, you know, a dozen people and run Fantasy Train Driver. There's any number of different things that you could expand the idea on. Anyway, JD,
Finished.
you made it.
Yes,
there.
Got there.
7 minutes late, everyone.
I mean, we were all on the edge of our seat, obviously, because your score has yet to totalise. Do
I mean, to
we
be fair,
think
this
there's
is
about
earlier than I
1,600
make some
points left in it
meetings,
for
so-
you? Do we? It's all you need. You're only 16 points adrift. Not so much, no.
I mean, that was probably the least
Oh, you didn't
tension
even get a gold
of all
medal.
time.
But, to be fair, let's have a quick look at the levels we're talking about here. Mika is level 174. Nat is level 18. Jamie's level 11. And JD's
not fair.
level 13. How much time do you spend in the dev build, Jamie? Because I know you play more than that.
Yeah, it's probably more in the dev build than it is in the normal, so it's probably why it's not as level as high up. It's probably
Diddy, how is yours so high?
He's played quite a bit. That's dedication to the job.
Yeah.
You say I'm not dedicated enough, just you watch, right? I'll get it up to level 100 by the next one, just you watch me. Out of spite.
Anyway, well, there you go. Another challenge done. And in the answer to the question, is the community team better than the community they represent? No, they're not. No. And some
that's
members of the community
unequivocally
team
answered.
can't even follow the instructions that were given to them for the competition. Bit of a shame. Others don't bother to practice. Ho hum. There it is.
Was that comment directed?
I'm just, I couldn't even say it. No, me, you don't want to see me do it. No, you don't want to see me do it. I wouldn't want to put everyone to shame.
Really?
That's just a thing that you wouldn't want to see. Anyway, tomorrow we're back with the first what we're calling Rush Hour Roadmap, where we go into greater detail about what's coming with Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour. And if you're Natalie's hosting that one, along with Adam and Matt, who will both be there as well.
Yes, they will.
Should be a good one. And if you're on PC at the moment, don't forget the Steam sale is on at the moment, where a heck of a lot of stuff has got less money being asked for it. It's cheaper. Woohoo! Console players, we haven't forgotten about you, but there's nothing much going on there at the moment. But we haven't forgotten about you. There's just nothing much going on there at the moment. Good. And then on Wednesday, what are you up to this Wednesday, Jamie?
I'm not sure. We will find. I'm going through the community requests at the moment, so we'll see what we can find on Workshop Wednesday. So it'll be good.
Okay. All right. Has anything taken your fancy lately? I'm giving Natalie enough time to look up what's happening on Thursday. See, she read my mind.
I already know what's coming up on Thursday.
Okay. All right. Fine. No, nothing
Oh,
yet.
I was supposed to
Nat,
say
what's
what
happening on Thursday?
Was that my cue? Sorry, was that my cue to say? It's the Cane Creek stream with Matt and JD.
That'll be a good one as well. Well,
I'll try not to be
It's a
7 minutes
quality,
late
it's
for
a
that
quality
one.
lineup.
it's a transcendent week in
It
terms
is.
of streaming, and we hope to see you on one, if not more of them. Hope you enjoyed this one. A slightly shorter route than usual. Next time we'll be in the US on the Long Island Railroad. Ooh. Don't know who's driving that one yet, though. So that'll be interesting to see. Thanks very much for watching this evening. Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Cheerio.